What up? This is your boy Checo.
This is your boy Noe. What up?
And this is Compas Unfiltered. Thank you guys for listening, for watching. Make sure you guys follow all of our social media, subscribe and like.
And make sure you go rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you drop a comment on YouTube. Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Enjoy the episode.
Before we forget.
How they can introduce themselves.
Yeah?
Those Boyz podcast. Welcome to Compas Unfiltered, bro.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Introduce yourselves,
El
bro.
portion, güey, que todavía queda porque uno en paz descanse, ¿verdad?
¿Y quién fue? You gotta name him.
Sneakerhead.
Good.
Shout out.
Allá arriba, güey.
Arriba.
I would.
Bueno, no, wait, where are we? Wait, we're in, like, Aurora?
You're in Aurora, bro.
So, that way.
He'll see it.
He'll figure it out.
I'm sure does he even listen to us?
I'm sure he does.
I hope he listens to you guys. At least so
Nah, he didn't listen to
rock with the episode.
Hey, bro, to be honest with you, I don't think any of us really listen to our shit.
No, ¿qué decían? I was there. Why would I listen to it again?
We
You
would
guys
ask,
don't listen to your own episode, way? Like
I had to.
the day it drops or anything like that?
I would listen to like a portion of it, like mainly just looking for the shit that I said.
Like, oh, was it as funny?
Yeah, was I good?
Just
was
to
I
validate?
shitty?
Just to validate?
Oh yeah, I pat myself on the back all the time, way.
I had to fucking listen to him all the time, way.
I feel like that's a good quality, way. Why? Go, because you're the
Because
tech
I had
guy.
fucking recorded it. Oh, I had to edit it.
Yeah.
So it fucking
do it?
sucked.
So you were done.
Yeah.
Here and there.
Here?
Play it in the background.
Anyway, if we got 50 listens in one episode, let's just say, right? He was 49 of them. different fucking accounts, way. He had like 40 Gmails, way.
No,
I don't doubt it, fool.
NordVPN, way, and se decía que era de China, way. That's why we have like all these fucking global listeners.
We had to get our views away. We had to get our stats away somehow.
That's one way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it, way. You gotta do it one way or
somehow.
another. Nah, but Don Pistolitas right here in the house right here. Thank you guys for having us. We appreciate it. Honestly, it's long overdue. We've been trying to schedule this stuff for
He's gonna lie on the fucking
Yeah.
no from our end. We were trying to
Yeah.
from our end. Like,
You gotta say that, bro. Cause
but I was getting to it, wait, but you guys started like casi me cacheteaban ahorita.
speaking of slaps, no, go ahead, bro.
Yo, this is Hector.
And the homie Chiga.
Y nos faltó nomás good, but.
Yeah, paz descanse. Pero
Those Boyz podcast.
yeah, no, thank you guys for having us. Honestly, también una de las things is because you guys live like 3 hours away.
Está lejos, güey.
Sí, güey, like no chinguen, güey.
But we went to you guys.
Yeah.
I just wanna
Y por eso
No.
venimos.
Gracias.
For sure.
No.
No,
a year later.
We're trying.
I just want to make I wanna clarify that. Bro.
You guys don't even exist anymore.
Hey, I'm gonna take that back. That Checo's like really chill, güey, porque se está enojando, güey.
He's not chill. But on some real, though, it has been a year, bro.
That has more
Probably
than a
longer,
year.
bro.
More than a year.
It was
Probably
cold,
longer.
way.
Oh, when you guys went?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was cold when we went.
Yeah. For real, it was.
But I know when you guys first reached out, it's been when we started. It was close to almost 2 years already. When you guys reached out from the beginning, that we were
So we
trying
can
to make
collab
it.
and do something. Yeah.
Pero acá este güey
And he was probably doubting us too, and I'm pretty sure it was this guy. It was like,
For what?
I don't know, fool. I don't know if we should have him on our podcast.
No, it's not even that way.
No,
Like
way.
it was. We're trying to
But it was part of it.
We were trying to figure our shit out, way.
fix our shit. Because we didn't know what we were doing in the beginning with. So we're trying to fix ours, and then once we have our shit, like try to go out.
The one thing I can tell you guys, I had a great time that day, bro. That night,
Yeah,
it
we
was
did
a
too.
lot of fun, bro. Mucha risa, güey.
Yeah.
Y pisteada, and it was good. I had a good time.
Yeah, for everyone, I didn't listen to it or whatever. I mean, if you guys want, we're on Spotify, YouTube, and stuff. You guys are on there. So I think it's one of our best episodes, definitely.
For sure.
Just because in terms of like the chemistry way, right away, right off the bat, like he was just chilling, hanging out, kind of like banter back and forth. So I thought it was one of our better episodes for sure. And we didn't really have a real agenda. Like anything like
Right,
nothing
right. Yeah,
like
there
land
was
or
no-
anything like that or anything talking about like that.
You guys hit us with the questions and all that. That was the first time we had been put on some heat that way.
On that the After Dark.
After
yeah.
After you did the After Dark segment.
The Q&A and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
that shit
yeah.
was
Rapid
fun.
questions. Yeah.
The
Pues
rapid
andaba
fire.
divorciando Checo, por eso creo, ¿no?
No. None of that, bro.
Weren't they like one of the first ones?
Yeah, they're one of the first ones where we tried it, güey. That's why we were trying to figure shit out, bro. We didn't, hasta la fecha, güey, no sabemos ni cómo nos llamamos, güey. That's why we got nicknames. So we're like, whatever, right? We were gonna name yourself whatever you want. Pero we were like, that was one of the first, bro. We worked on questions and we were trying to figure out like where do we want to take, because we originally started with, we were like a sports podcast. And I think that was the main issues that that kicked off, and then later on it was an obstacle for us because people thought like, oh no, these guys are fucking sports. We're like, nah, bro, we shifted. We went to current events. We just talked about like just the regular lifestyle shit and or daily things for us. And that stuck with us for a long time. I don't know if the sports thing, because we did a few episodes, and you know how often when in Spotify, sometimes it'll, depending on how you have it sorted, the first it's like first episode and then so on. People would listen to us. It was just like fucking sports episodes, like an old sports episodes, right? So we're like, fuck. Like it's not even current. Yeah.
Pero era mucho también that we just focus on like one thing. Like on that time that we started the podcast, it was a lot about football, and a lot of people were like drifted out football because we didn't talk about other sports like soccer, basketball, or baseball or fights. So we would deviate from all those sports and just talk about football. People se aburrían. And
you gotta have like a core following just for that.
Just for that one thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So then we started implementing the things that were like little events of whatever's happening. I think it started hitting, and we started seeing like people actually like they'll communicate with us or reach out. So then that's when
there was one point where we were doing 2 episodes. One was like sports, and then the other one was just random and shit.
Oh, and then Chigue came on board, and Bueno, like Good came on board, and we shifted and then my cousin David, who was one of the first ones, he left porque like family stuff or whatever. He got a baby, and he just couldn't be on it anymore, and time constraints. Pero we shifted, and one of the better episodes that when we were first starting off was one. When we fucking started saying like what would happen if we were to take over the fucking world and what would they take. It was one of our better episodes, and Good said that he would just want to, like, if he ruled the world, that he would make people build pyramids. And he go, why the fuck would you want to build pyramids for? Y nada más decía, no, pues the pyramids, they're fucking good, they're great.
For no fucking reason.
For no reason, but they're everywhere. That's why they're great. And I'm like, I don't know about that. But that was one of our better episodes, and that kind of shifted and pivoted everything to like, all right, we're going to talk about different shit. But in our reality, even if we were to go back at this particular time, I think it'd be difficult. Because it's like, it doesn't stop, Like, you guys kept going, Like, Chingonas kept going, like,
Shout out Chingonas.
Yeah, con puros compas. They all kept going, and to come and jump back in, we have maybe a following that's still there, a core following, but to go back in and try to fucking pull new people, it's like every day is shifting, So it's like, for us, it's difficult, and then we all have lives, You
think we don't? We look.
Yeah, no. Aquí vivimos, güey.
Well, you do live here.
No digas eso, güey.
Pues se la pasan en el estudio, güey. Aquí vives.
No, not really, bro.
I doubt it.
Hell no.
Nah?
Nah, bro, not like that. But I wanted to bring up, because you guys I did enjoy the sports episodes. When you guys all talked about the superpowers and shit. Like,
that's what we did.
Bro, I loved all that shit, bro. I was actually listening to all of your shit, bro. I thought about it, bro. I think probably invisible, bro. To be invisible.
That's what you said, no?
Nah, I don't remember what I said.
I think that was my cousin.
Somebody had said it, bro. And I was like, yeah, bro, I think so.
No como este güey. I want to be fast.
He wanted to be the Flash. He's the Flash. To this day, he's the Flash.
But why would you say invisible, though? Like, why would you want to be invisible?
But he wants to pull people's pants down without them knowing.
I mean, that's one, right? But no, no, he had some good reasons, though. He had some good, some good points, bro.
But for you, why?
Yeah.
Well, whatever the fuck he said, bro. I don't remember anymore.
Why would you want to be invisible, Get on a fucking flight without not anybody knowing?
You can do whatever you want, basically.
You can do whatever you want, yeah.
Porque our other boy wanted him.
He wanted to be a fly.
If you're invisible,
he don't want to be a fucking fly.
You can do whatever you want.
Can you, though?
Yeah.
Hey, talking about invisible, I was just watching the X-Men movie, and that dude that did have that power where he would become invisible, he was predictable, and they ended up killing him, fool. It was a black dude in the X-Men movie.
Oh, but that's why they killed him.
Well,
I mean, that's just common sense.
He could become predictable.
Wait, not because of that. If a white guy was playing them, they wouldn't have killed him.
I didn't catch that. That went over my head, bro. That is Black History Month. Te pasas, güey.
That is fucked up, bro. That is fucked up.
We're going to cut that out.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Wait, still no way. Every black guy, sometimes they even kill him in the fucking trailers, way.
That's true.
Like, the movie hasn't even started, hasn't even launched, way, and then he's already dead in the trailer.
But I don't know why you picked that. Now I'm kind of like...
All right, how about you, Noy?
Not that.
Anything but that. Anything but that.
Well, to me, something like a healing power like the X-Men. I'm a fan of X-Men, bro.
Okay.
So
that
the
one was
healing,
good too.
that was dope. And maybe even healing people. That would be cool.
Oh, so I thought you said you were gonna say like healing people and shit. No, I'm like fuck that. I'd rather heal myself. I don't give a fuck about.
I like
people.
that, but I'll take that too. But I'm saying, like, if you have the power to heal someone,
Yeah.
that's dope as fuck.
But like eternal youth way was something like that for you, or just like
that's
being able
what
to heal
X-Men
yourself.
X-Men would live forever, right? Because he just keeps, like, they can't kill him, right? If he keeps kind of healing himself, right?
No,
just with time.
But he
to-
died.
But he gets old, no?
Yeah, he gets old. But it takes a long time for him to die.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I thought that was cool. How long do you want to live? Everybody says, like, if you could live forever, then you'd see everybody that you love go away.
I'm good with like 300 years.
This guy,
This
bro.
fool got to see 4 generations of his family. and
Yeah,
shit.
I'm good with like 3-4 generations.
Yeah?
Right?
You gotta see, like-
after that way.
Great grandchildren.
The thing is, bro, the way I see it, all right. See, in esas 300 years way, I don't become powerful and influential and have money in the world. Then why am I sticking around? Way? You're not gonna make it in another 1,000 years. Ya te cargó la chingada. Way. You're not gonna shift.
Why? This is a question on TikTok. If you could have all the money in the world or all the power in the world, which one would you
Power.
take? You would take power? Power?
Power.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want that type of stress? I wouldn't even want that type
Yeah.
of
It's the
stress.
Take
same
the
shit
money.
with money.
No.
No, it's not the same.
Wait, if I have power to influence the rich.
Yes, but if you have power, you also have a lot of pressure on you,
Yep.
bro, to make sure the world doesn't just collapse.
But if you have the money, you have a lot of pressure that because you're gonna lose it.
If you have all the money in the world, like, you're gonna just be rich forever.
Well, then, if you really get technical with it, then it becomes devalued, and then nobody cares. If you have all the money, then
this
nobody
fool
gives
went
a shit.
crypto on us and shit.
I know.
But if you're rich, wait, there's a chance that you could lose it.
I mean, if you have all the money in the world, I don't think you're thinking
But then
like that.
it becomes just the same thing as living forever.
I feel-
You can buy everything. You can do whatever.
That's
the
one
fuck you
thing.
wanna
That's
do,
one thing
so.
for sure that everybody says. Like, if you did have all the money, it just becomes like. But then everything
You
becomes.
become numb, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Numb
like
by
everything's
everything.
normal, right?
Yeah.
Like the best meal isn't the best meal anymore. It's just like a meal. You know what I
Y
mean?
luego te vas a ir a juntar con los pobres, ¿verdad? Oh, I gotta get grounded.
I gotta get.
You're gonna be like, no,
And that's where you're wrong. Nah,
no, pues voy al rancho porque I need to get to my roots.
I guess
That's what people do.
where we're at right now is probably a good place. No, we're healthy.
I mean, you give me a couple million, I'll be better.
We're healthy. We got jobs.
Yeah, thankfully, wait, my family's healthy. That's all I can wish for, right?
Congrats on being a new father.
Two
compa.
Yeah,
kids,
congrats,
güey.
bro.
2 kids, güey. Si puedo, me aviento otros 2 o 3.
You want more?
Fuck yeah, güey.
Lo bueno que no se parece a él.
When we saw each other at the rancho. ¿No se parecen a ti, güey?
Hell yeah, güey.
El primero sí.
When we saw each other at the rancho, your wife was about to give birth like soon. You were like, dude, she's about to pop.
Yeah, because I think that was what, like August
I don't know when that was, bro.
or something.
But you were
like
like, yeah, she's due anytime now, like, or something. I
that.
was-
Yeah, wait. So my son was born in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sí, pues, around
So
those times.
I have 2 sons. I want to try for the girl. A ver cómo nos va.
Okay, that's dope.
I think I'm gonna have boys, güey. I think if we go for the third one, it's gonna be a boy no matter what.
Are you already working on it or no?
Nah, bro, not
Right.
yet, bro.
Chill.
My kid's 4 months, güey. Todo. Pero I usually do it, güey. It's weird, güey. You know what I mean?
Oh, where's
My
this
2
going?
kids, güey,
I was
fueron.
about to say it too.
No, my 2 kids. I know I was gonna have boys, güey.
With pistolitas, you never know, bro. Pew, pew, pew. You
No,
never
I
know.
knew they were gonna be boys, güey. I made them in full moon,
Te doy cuenta las estrellas y todo el pedo.
and I knew they were gonna be boys, güey.
You thought about all this shit?
Nah, I'm fucking with you, güey.
I'm over here.
Hey,
I was like, damn,
wait,
bro.
¿Cómo le haces, sí?
He's fucking with you, way, but he knows all the secrets, way.
Yeah.
too.
All the
He knows
secrets,
all the rituals y todo, way.
Hold your leg up. Hold your leg. Sí, güey. Me tengo que ir a dormir at the exact time.
Duerme
and
boca abajo, way, for a good 3 months.
I gotta drink a certain type of water, güey. Nothing of that fucking Hinkley, güey. Tiene que ser Fiji water, güey.
Alkaline.
Y si te pasas de ciertos ounces, güey, ya te cargó la chingada, güey.
And 30 seconds tops, porque si no, ya.
Sí, porque if not, your sperm gets old, güey. You don't want old sperm.
the new shit.
Then the kids come out weird, way.
Weird how?
Well, I would say,
Well, I'm
yeah.
not gonna specify
Okay.
because to each their own, right? People can define weird.
What's weird to you?
Well, it's interesting people. Way. There's some people that you just be like, that guy's interesting.
That was a good response.
Pero it's
shit.
like
I'll give you that.
the type of interesting where you're like, I don't know if I want to know what type of interesting, right? You're like, shit across the street. You know what I mean? That's when you get some iffy people. Way. Like I got an uncle. Way. They had him.
Did we meet him?
No.
Yeah.
He might have been.
We met somebody's uncle that day.
That was his
and it
uncle.
was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he
that one. Way.
He is interesting. Like,
I'm
I'll
telling
cross
you.
the street.
There you go. Why, way? Because my grandparents were old when they had him, way. That's old sperm, way.
He wasn't supposed to use that ammunition.
Anyway, he wasn't supposed to be around, way. This is one of those little, like, I mean, we're getting too deep to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Check
we're
where
gonna
you
switch
at.
it up, bro. We're gonna switch it up, bro. I was gonna bring up sports, and yesterday,
You said nothing was off topic, though, right?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Nothing is off topic.
Porque
We're good.
Compas Unfiltered, but you're putting me a filter.
Oh, wait, this might be the first episode that they don't put everything out. Way
nah, everything's gonna go.
Nah,
out,
you
bro.
can get it out. You can edit it out.
edit it out.
Hey, I hope
fucking
that
know.
like people understand that I'm joking, right? I don't know like if your audience is.
They don't know you like that way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they.
We know you, Pistolitas.
Yeah, but they don't know me, way.
They'll get to know you.
Nah, way. I'm gonna stay quiet from now on.
No, I find that hard to believe, dog.
Because people just listen to the first 10 minutes of this and be like, this motherfucker is crazy.
Damn.
Now we can't make a comeback. Way. Yeah. You ruined it. Way.
Guys, I'm joking. I'm joking. For
Hey,
real,
wait,
I'm joking.
You're that weird sperm that you were talking about.
You're the
Way.
weird one. Way.
You were old sperm, dude.
That's what happens when you drink the night before. Way.
I was gonna bring up, bro, because you guys were talking about sports, or you guys talk about sports. It's Dana White and how he started that new slapping fucking sport.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys seen it?
Yeah, I seen it.
Have you
No,
seen?
but, wasn't that around already?
Yeah, but he
but he
put it into his
Into like the UFC and shit, like promote.
Well, it's not Ultimate Fighting anymore, chica.
no way, but he made like one for,
Ultimate Slapping.
Like you know how you created the UFC or he bought
Yeah,
the UFC,
yeah.
he created one for him.
A league.
Oh, for-
Yeah,
For
like
slap-
that.
there you go.
Alright.
Yeah.
There you go, Hector.
Yeah, so
Have you guys seen
meternos,
that?
güey.
But
Yeah.
you don't have to
Have you
look
guys
at him
seen the
when you
clips?
when you talk to him. You know that, right? 'Cause then
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
like-
fucking turn my back to him. Way.
No, but then it's you're moving away from the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, true. I haven't done
guys-
this.
You're
shit.
fine, bro.
Whisper
You're
in my
fine.
ear.
Yeah.
Way.
This guy's fucking with you guys, bro.
Nah, that shit looks crazy, güey. Pinches
The
vergazones que se dan.
La verdad, hay que tratarlo ahorita, güey. Tú y Checo, güey.
Voy a desmayar, güey.
Get this episode. I'll go last.
I messaged Checo a few of them where I was like, damn.
I mean, I've seen one where the guy, like, his fucking face.
I think that's the one that we've all seen.
And he wins.
Yeah. And he wins, bro.
Yeah.
And he
Simon.
wins.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, you look disfigured already, man. Like, fuck.
Off of slaps.
Yeah.
Pero how different is it from getting punched in the freaking face, bro? Like, seriously.
Well, you think your knuckles are going to be more damage?
Yeah, it's open hand, güey.
But
Like, that, I feel like
like,
that.
if they gave you the option, hey, I could punch you in the face or I can slap you, which one would you pick?
slap.
But that doesn't mean that you're not going to get knocked out. Because you saw people get knocked the fuck out.
Even on the first one, too.
Yeah.
For sure,
Yes.
pero I feel like there's a higher chance that if you punch me with your closed knuckles, of you breaking something like my jaw or breaking my cheekbone or something.
Yeah, that's what we
if
think.
you smack me with your hand, I feel like, okay, my face is gonna get swollen porque like it's tissue, right? It's soft tissue, so it's gonna get swollen. Pero chances of you breaking my cheekbone or my jaw, I think it's less, no?
That's a good thought, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw people getting knocked the fuck out, compa, and I was like, sending it to Checo.
Yeah,
like,
but then,
yo,
but then it
was
takes
wild.
a couple slaps to knock you out compared
all
to
the
like
time.
one.
There were some that it was like on the first
some
one.
There was some, but
Yeah.
there's some where like takes a couple
Yeah.
slaps before you get knocked out.
I mean, same thing with
Punch
a
might knock you out.
punch.
Yeah.
Same thing with a punch. It could take you a couple.
Not a good one, way. Not a good.
Not with a good slap, apparently.
Yeah.
On the first one, he was out.
I just seen it's on YouTube, but like they're bringing it out like on TV or just like straight YouTube and shit.
I've only seen it on TikTok, bro.
Yeah,
on
I've only
TikTok.
seen it on
I've only seen it
TikTok.
on TikTok.
I'm not following the sport.
Wait, I'm still a little hung up on the previous conversation. Hey, I just want to tell people that I'm fucking joking. Like I feel like it shifted to a kind of like a dark alley or whatever, and I just want people to know that I was joking. Right?
About what?
Like everything, because I know, like, wait, like Hector makes a really good point where people don't really know me, right? Like, I mean,
shit, I don't even
some
know
of,
you, wait,
I
what
mean, some of your listeners might have listened to us, wait, but like I would say a good portion, especially since we stopped, they don't probably like know who
I
the fuck
think
I
you're
am, so they're
fine.
like, this motherfucker's weird, way, or he's just saying some wild shit.
Nah, this is how the episode's gonna go, guys. So, pistolitas, pew pew pew.
Yeah, wait, pero ya después de 30 minutes, they already have a perception.
Yeah, güey, yeah.
But let me
You're
get,
too worried
but let me
about
get
it.
that beard, way. That beard, way, not beard.
No, way, ya no le des,
He
way.
does need a beard though. Fucking baby face.
I'm getting hot, way.
Oh shit! It's that fucking suburban sweater. Güey.
Wait, I shave 3 times a day, güey. I shave 3 times a day, güey. Mira, güey. Ahorita ya está creciendo, mira.
He's been trying to grow
Hey,
that
wait.
way.
Zoom into the camera, güey.
I will too.
Yo, this guy's wilding,
He's
bro.
been trying to grow that since like kindergarten, güey. Ya no le sale, güey.
Kindergarten. That's a pretty cool fish. You guys fish?
You guys get a lot of compliments on the fish, compa.
Yeah. Got that from Mexico, bro.
Yeah,
From where you guys from again?
Zacatecas.
Jalisco.
I was just in Jalisco not too long ago.
Shit, what part?
We went to Guadalajara. We stayed there for a day.
Oh, nice.
It was nice. I liked it. I'll go back again.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll go back. It was more industrial than I anticipated. Like
Okay.
it was more I anticipated it being more like como las novelas, güey, you know what I mean? Like más ranchos que less than the city, right?
Well, if you go to Guadalajara, bro, that's the big city, compa. But if there is ranchos though. If you go to the pueblos.
Yeah, but you don't know anybody, güey. You're just gonna be walking in there and te agarran ahí.
Well, didn't you go like to Tequila, Jalisco? And
I
all?
did.
Yeah, isn't that more like pueblito type?
But that was like tourist, way.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
You
Like
want more like.
I want
Where
the
are you
authentic
from?
shit.
Guerrero.
So like where I'm from, I'm from a pueblito, bro. Like 100 people's a lot. You know what I mean? So we're like really pinches carreteras todavía ni están pavimentadas. So you're walking in there and it's like
What part of Guerrero, bro?
es un pueblito cerquitas de Iguala. So we're like maybe like 15 minutes away from, but it's municipio de Iguala.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So but it's bro. There's maybe like 30 houses, and all those 30 houses maybe.
So you were blown away with Guadalajara, dog. You're like, oh shit, oh.
I wasn't blown away because I've been to Mexico City. Pero I was
you
more
went to Chicago, fool. So
Like you live in Chicago, eh? No mames.
no, but
I'm fucking talking shit.
What I meant is like it was really industrial, bro. Like there was fucking warehouses, there was like factories and shit. Like I didn't anticipate that. You know what I mean? I was just like, what the fuck?
This guy still thinks Mexico's like a third world country.
No, not
and
that.
they about to get richer, bro.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because a lot of the companies are moving to Mexico, bro.
Pero the north of
We're not
Mexico.
doing business with China like that.
The north of Mexico.
Isn't
Looking
like
at
oil, like oil plants and all that shit. They're like refineries and shit like that.
I mean, chips and all that shit. Like
Everything like that.
porque it's
Dealer-
cheap labor,
Yeah.
good labor, they're better.
I forgot what dealership or not dealership, but
Toyota, güey.
car manufacturing company was gonna open up over there too.
Toyota, I think Hyundai, and I think Kia were planning on opening up.
Like factories, right? To build cars with that. That's a big move, bro. That's already a big move. So I can see that happening, bro. I can see Mexico coming up if they play their cards right.
Well, it's not about that way. It's about fucking people being corrupt. Because Mexico has the infrastructure. Mexico has the manpower. Mexico has the resources. It's just people fucking corrupt and they take all the money.
But if they start making money, bro, life is gonna start changing, bro.
I agree. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
better
for the
quality of
people.
life.
Yeah, better quality of living.
Hopefully.
That's what I hope so too.
I think it is going to go that way, though.
I hope.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope.
Especially with fucking China and all this.
See,
You
we
guys hear
just-
about the balloon?
Yeah.
Did they shut it down already?
Did they shut it down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. Yeah,
They did? Did they?
Yo les mandé la orden. güey.
Stay away.
Túmbeme ese pinche globo que anda ahí con sus chingaderas.
Lo mandaron.
Y
What did they find out?
Well, they said
They-
it had like a bunch of technology that could capture like data and all that bullshit.
But tell me how it got in from Alaska, went through Canada and half of the United States, and then didn't see
who's
it.
going to report it if it goes through Alaska? Way a bear?
No mames, güey. They have fucking radars, güey.
Nah, but what- they said they were talking about it wasn't just the U.S. It was like a part of a thing where they were like spying on other countries as well and shit. So
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Pues sí, güey. It's on Canada, güey. Went through Canada too.
Yeah, but
No, but it was
Empezó,
other
empezó
ones, too.
through Russia, like went through Alaska, part of Canada, and then like,
pero que ya llevaba tiempo in the air, ¿no?
pues sí, güey.
Like a couple years, not
No, I
just
don't know
like
about
1
that.
year, or not just like a few months. I think it had been like capturing data for a few years already.
Where'd you hear that? Reddit?
I thought I read it somewhere. I could be lying.
No, Reddit. The
Wikipedia,
website,
way.
Oh, I don't know.
Este güey, yeah, I think I read it somewhere.
No, but they did say.
Ese güey no sabe de tecnología, güey.
He didn't read shit. If I said Reddit, he didn't even get it. He's like, yeah, I think I read it. No, you didn't, sir. No, you didn't.
I don't look at
Wait,
Reddit way.
He still asks us how to post shit on Instagram.
Hey, hold up, that's me, fool. I be hitting him up like, yo, fool, I can't tag that fool. I don't know how.
The only thing way that I use is LinkedIn way.
Nah, este güey.
Yeah.
¿Neta?
Yeah, I don't have other social
Así
media.
lo tienen, güey.
De cortito. Nah, it's because it's just like, me la voy a pasar viendo en puto Facebook, güey, the posts and stuff. Y,
Qué feo se siente eso.
pues fíjate, tú ya no creciste por eso. Nah, but that shit's crazy though. Like, I don't know if they're trying to start shit or start a world war or.
Well, I think we always spy on each other, bro. I think that's just ongoing. We do it to them, they do it to us, and they probably just got caught. Yeah. With a fucking
But I
balloon.
think that's on purpose, bro. I think like spying now is different than how it used to be. I think spying is now you do shit online. Like you have people fucking situated in places. You have, it's like Snowden or whatever that went to Russia, right? That guy fucking knew his shit, NSA or whatever. I don't think you have to fucking send a balloon
right.
to spy. I mean, the location of where they found the balloon, didn't they say there's like 3 nuclear plants or 3 nuclear heads or whatever that are around in that vicinity? I mean, I think that's a little nerve-wracking, right? But the fact that there's different technology now, man. I mean, they know where the fuck you're at if you have a phone.
The AI shit, too, is about to blow up crazy, too. And I don't know how we're going to be... we're going to be okay with it, too. Like, I feel like it's going to affect us in a major way, especially, like, lower middle class people and, you know what I mean? Like, the truck driving shit. They say, like, trucks are going to drive themselves. Like, how do you feel about that shit? You know what I mean? Like, that type of AI. You feel me? Like, I'm not targeting you. I'm just saying, like, this
It's gonna be kind of hard for the fucking AI to back up a truck, way.
Not really, way, because they park already.
No, bro.
That's probably going to be the easiest part.
Yeah.
There's some fucked up spots, way.
Ese güey no lo puede meter en ese alley, güey.
Well, wait, they got
don't know.
sensors and everything. How the fucking cars park themselves?
Bro, you got Tesla cars that drive themselves and then they crash, way.
Well, that's what I'm
true.
saying, but that's right now, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this is where we're at right now, where they're driving themselves. Yeah, some might crash. You only hear about those, but you don't hear about the ones that are successfully driving themselves. You see people that are recording people like, damn, that lady's literally sleeping, and the shit's driving itself, you know? Like, we only hear about the bad ones, but, I mean, artificial intelligence, bro, I think is gonna blow us out of the fucking water, bro. La neta. That's kind of scary, Wade.
Do you think we'll see it in our lifetime, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In our lifetime?
For sure, bro.
Like, where it's, like, perfected it, right? Like, they
I don't
already,
know
like...
about that.
I don't even think we'll see it like as perfected. I think we're just they're gonna have it and we're gonna be experiencing that shit and we're gonna be like, oh, okay. Well, look,
Because they have it now.
look at the shit that we're fucking at the store now. Self-checkout now.
I fucking hate that shit, bro.
Well, now
You should give me a discount for that shit. Like, I'm scanning my own shit.
You
I'm
would
bagging
hope.
my own shit.
like, did you think you were gonna see that in your
Por
lifetime?
eso te robas
No.
algo, güey.
No way.
Oh,
You gotta make it even, right?
Here and there.
No, but
Here and there.
like
the
Amazon,
Snickers, my love.
Amazon Fresh, they have that,
shit,
that
I
you don't have to do
forgot.
the...
Oh, you just walk in
Yeah,
and
you
walk
just
right out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have the self-checkout anymore.
But didn't those fail?
Nah, that
I
shit.
think they don't.
They kind of have
They
that
still
shit at
have 'em
Sam's
on?
Club too.
Yeah, Sam's Club, you just scan it on your phone.
I love that.
Yeah, that's, yeah. Because the fucking lines at Sam's, like, come on, man.
I'd rather wait.
But we're
No,
gonna,
no, I
we're
always
gonna
wait.
see it in our lifetime though. We're definitely gonna
We
see
already
it, bro.
see it, bro. Like, when you're going online, when you go to a website, like, let's say you go buy flight tickets, the little pop-up that comes out, like, oh, how can I help you or whatever. That's AI, right? That's like someone, you're not really talking to somebody. You're talking to a
right.
computer.
Most of the time we're talking to a fucking computer. And we just don't realize it.
Or like a Middle Eastern person on the phone and shit.
Until you get frustrated and you're like, fuck, let me talk to an agent, you know? But sometimes you fucking go through the call and you're like, oh, that was easy. Fuck it, you know? I got it done. AI for medicine, bro. You got to refill your prescription. How often do you need to speak to a person, like a pharmacist? What's your number? All right, boom, boom, boom. Okay, I see 2 medications for you. Which one do you want? This one. Okay, cool. Done. Tomorrow we can have it, you know?
Then how far did they take that shit? Like, wasn't like Elon Musk saying like it could be like the movie like iRobot and shit where like they could build robots and then they can start thinking for themselves?
Yes, I feel like we're going to see that. And I feel like we'll see it in our lifetime, bro.
The robots?
Yes, I think so.
Well, aren't there like already some of them? Like you control them, turn them on and off, but eventually when it gets to that point where
I think we're way closer than we're kind of thinking. right now.
That happened with the company. They were making it, pero the robots started
Thinking for himself?
started doing programs that were
like-
not programmed into it.
wasn't he like? Didn't they say like it was like bettering himself?
Yeah, he was
like,
bettering like whatever the
advancing
programs and
himself,
stuff
like,
by himself.
yeah.
Didn't he destroy the program, though?
No, the person,
Damn.
the scientist,
guy,
had,
yeah.
the scientists had to come in and they shut it down
Because it was too
Oh,
much.
shit.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, 'cause
he was
something
learning
that.
too much.
Yeah, something like that.
because
yeah.
he was becoming a
Like
a person,
his
or
own-
his own self. He was
yeah.
thinking for himself and developing thoughts and developing like code and shit and doing his own shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
They're
fucking
like,
scary.
all right, we can't.
Now imagine that smart of a guy that created that got spooked on how smart that machine was and was like, nah, let's shut it down. Like,
hey, wait, do you
that
guys
has to be wild, bro.
do you guys think that happened before?
Like we're just seeing it, but it already happened.
But it already happened, so, and then like fucking.
Not in
like,
this world.
Alright, bro. We're what? Maybe like fucking 7,000 years old. Like the actual conscience of a fucking Homo sapien.
What do you think, Checo? I'm gonna look at the smart dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at
What
the
you think?
Or or like 10,000 years old. But the fucking world is what, like a billion or two?
But we don't know if history repeats itself, so we don't really know if this already happened, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it happened, like something happened. They're like, fuck this, we got to start from scratch. And then they're like, all right,
Hit the
cool.
switch.
And then people just became fucking cavemen. And then now you're getting back to that stage.
No hubiera evidence, way.
I mean, they,
Well, there kind of is, right?
they only show us what they want to show us anyway.
I mean,
Yeah.
do people really know like fucking hieroglyphics and all that shit? Or do you know like there's every time they're like discovering new shit?
Yeah,
like,
we leave your stamp somewhere, way. Like your time box or something.
this fool's gonna leave his old sperm somewhere.
nah, but like for example, like shit hits the fan, güey. Llega un meteor and it wipes us out, güey. Pero quedan los phones y eso. Pero they die, güey. They don't have electricity. How are they gonna charge them?
Yeah, but you can see a fucking phone or part of a screen, or
Well, you won't know what the fuck it is.
but you know that something was there.
It'll go back to his natural state, though. Whatever created
Pero
that
how do you
phone,
turn it
it'll-
back on, güey?
But you don't have to see like it goes back on. I'm saying like you'll see that something
There was
was
something.
there.
Yeah.
But there's a
some
couple.
kinda-
Yeah, wait. 2 generations removed, wait. Without them, like, do you know what the fuck's going on?
No, but what Hector's saying is like you'll eventually find something. It's just like when they find fossils of shit that we didn't know about. You're bound to find something.
Well, they're
that'll
continuously
tell you,
finding
like,
shit,
yeah,
with
You, there's on Joe Rogan. I mean, he
Yes.
was talking about the shit that they were going over the Amazons or some
Yup.
shit, and they're seeing like poblaciones que vivían ahí, way with some type of technology. They're able to see that there was like a community of un pueblo ahí viviendo, way, and now it's just a jungle.
The forest overtook it.
Yeah, but there was something that. So I mean, yeah, I mean maybe they had fucking iPhones before us.
Maybe they were called.
I mean that's fucking.
Maybe they're
stupid.
called e-phones.
You would say some shit. Fucking pistolitas.
Hey,
Ya no le den, güey, por favor.
Thank you for saving me on that one. That was funny as fuck. But Valentine's is around the fucking corner, compas.
Yeah,
Did you guys already go out and like buy something? Is that a thing for you guys? Do you
for
guys
sure.
buy
Wait,
something?
you don't want to be in the doghouse, bro.
What doghouse?
What you mean?
I am the dog.
Hey, he got you on that one.
Nah,
Right?
that fool is like he capping, dog.
He capping.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Nah, I think I don't think it's about like the material thing. Like it could be something like small, right? But if you care about your significant other, right, regardless of how long you've been with that person, I think it's a nice gesture to get them something, right? Whether it's a card that you write something nice in it, if your financial possibilities allows you to get them a little, like maybe a bouquet of roses or whatever it is, I think it's nice to just show that gesture. You don't have to go you don't have to go above and beyond if you can. Pero decirle, hey, sabes que I care about you. I mean, the cliche that says like, oh, you should be showing them every day that you care about. Pero I mean, it's
But I
a
feel like
spotlight.
that's true, though. No.
Yeah, I agree with you, pero regardless of the situation, bro, I think we talked about this in one of our episodes.
think so.
Where it's like Instagram, Facebook, and all that shit puts them in competition, especially women. It's like, oh, my guy got me this.
What are you gonna give me?
What are you gonna get me? And whether it's subconsciously or consciously, they come at you and be like, now they're mad because hey,
It's like
she
the
got
day
that shit,
everybody's
and
getting
I know her shit, and she's like hoeing around, and I'm loyal, and you're not gonna give me anything. And this is just a general fucking conversation, right? It's not necessarily pinpointing at anybody.
It looked like you knew something.
Hey, pero if the
Put him
suit-
out there.
Hey, wait, but if the suit fits, right? But I'm just saying, like, if you care about the person, why not give them a card and make it like, or take them out to dinner if you can.
So you already bought what you were gonna buy?
Yeah, pero no ha llegado, güey. A ver si llega la
No va a
chingadera.
llegar.
Nah, sí, güey. Sí.
Nah, you
Barely
got
ordered it
time.
last night.
He's gonna order it right now when we leave.
It's Tuesday, way, so you got time.
Wait, it's Friday, güey.
Nah, it's not Friday.
Today's Friday.
No.
Oh,
No, the Valentine's.
Compa, you already got something?
Yeah, I got something.
Yeah? Which, can we know? Can we know? This is
I
gonna drop
I
after.
I just bought like a little gift.
no digas que, güey.
No.
Porque te vas
It's
a
gonna drop
escuchar.
out after.
After.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
When does it drop out?
Wednesday.
2023?
Yeah, the following day.
Of next
The
year.
following day, güey.
Yeah, I just bought her a little like gift.
No digas, güey.
Unas rosas and like a little bear.
What'd you get,
Something small.
compa? Pistolitas?
Huh?
What'd you order?
Oh, a perfume, güey.
What kind? What is it?
Coco Chanel.
Oh shit! All right, so I'll come back to that.
I didn't get shit. Well, I don't have anybody.
No, you. And
He's got- he's
but
got-
it doesn't have to be somebody
Hey, pero-
that you're dating. It could be a friend.
Well, if anything, my sister, she
Le van a regalar a él,
she went
güey.
off to college. So she in Minnesota. So my sister and all of us there, we're gonna do a little basket for her to send it over to her.
That's
For
cute.
Valentine's?
Yeah.
See, that's
That's
cute.
dope.
Yeah.
That's
That's
cute.
dope.
That's not.
Pero él no compra, güey. Él espera que le compren a él, güey.
A él lo sacan a comer, güey.
Sí,
Porque
that's
Yo quiero
sabe-
mi bouquet de rosas, güey.
Porque
dice.
el
I know
buchón,
my
pinche-
worth, güey.
Hey, güey, I know.
that's gangsta. I was just buying a gift because I had a little bit of time to go and get it because she's out at the party that I didn't make it.
Is that
thanks
why
to
you were
guys.
late, way?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Because typically I'm a little bit earlier than what I was.
Pero no nos invitó al party.
Hey, no.
No.
Hey, wait, we told them, hey, let's go, fuck it.
And
You know, quiso.
by the way, shout out to Cuz Caesar. Happy birthday,
Shout
my
out,
brother.
Cuz Caesar.
Yeah,
Shout out.
for sure.
Hey, wait, we
Happy
could have been
birthday.
there, pero
we could have all been there. Pero estos güeyes
tu compa no nos quiso
cancelaron
invitar, güey.
como 3 veces antes y yo no quise
Nah,
hacer lo
güey,
mismo.
no digas mentiras. Yo le dije, hey, we'll record a quick 20-minute video, güey, y nos vamos.
vamos.
Y no quiso, güey. They didn't say
shit.
we couldn't go.
So I was at the fucking store just before this getting something for her. But I struggle with showing that. Not maybe the gesture way. You know
But
what
your
I mean?
girl knows you, way.
Yeah, so she always tells me like, dang, you're not romantic at all. But this is the problem. It's her favorite holiday way.
Do you overthink?
But
Try
is
to
it a
do
holiday,
better.
way? That's the question. Is it a holiday?
I mean, not to me way.
That's a
but
different question.
It doesn't matter what it is to you, right? It matters what it is to them.
to that.
Or what's their love language and all that. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And that's what I struggle with. You know
What's
what I
your
mean?
love language, way?
I don't know, bro. I have no idea. I
What
just-
makes you feel good, way? When people tell you nice things? When people give you like a hug? When people say, hey, thanks for helping me out?
I don't know, bro. I don't feel like. I mean, I feel like all that stuff is just normal. It's not something that I'm like, oh, that's my language. You know what I mean? But for sure, for them, it's like, hey, the flowers on Valentine's
Or-
Day or random or
Or do
whatever.
you like helping people, way? And the feeling from helping people, way?
También eso está chingón. But I feel like, I feel like all of that is a normal thing to do, right? To be kind to others, not necessarily just to your
It's because
significant
he
other.
doesn't do it that often, way. When
Yeah,
you do
like-
it that often, you kind of feel, you don't think about it.
Yeah.
And when you do it, like he does it every once in a while, help somebody, way. He feels good about it, way.
Well, it's Coco Chanel was on the
Yeah.
fucking list, compa, and I didn't get
Wait,
that
but
one.
why am I
But
going to help everybody? Güey?
Why
You
not?
can, way.
If you can, if you have the ability.
What if I
to.
can't?
Well, then you can, bro.
Por eso, güey. I'm not going to feel bad because I can't help you.
You can, way.
I'm not going to take away food from my kids
To help somebody.
to help somebody else if my kids
But then
are-
it's not always about money, way. It's always about.
I just
sometimes
said
about
food.
your
I didn't
time.
say money.
But buying food, way, is it's like you using your money.
We're gonna get into this financial
Yeah.
thing too.
No, it's not about like the way I see it is like, okay, if
For
I'm
me-
gonna spend an hour with my kids rather than spending it with somebody else, I'm gonna spend it with my kids.
That doesn't always work out that way though, compa. Because I've offered time. Sometimes that's all I can offer is time to go help someone physically, and then that takes away from my kids.
To me, my
And
kids
I've
are the
done
most
it.
important.
They are, but sometimes helping that other person, especially if you care for them, like I have
And
to.
if
do
you're
it.
I
able
agree
to,
with you.
if you're able to,
Yeah.
I agree
Yeah,
with
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I agree with you because then your kids can be like, yeah, when they're older, te mandan a la chingada.
Sometimes it
It's
doesn't.
not that way, but they know, way.
It's
They
'cause
could be
I'm-
like you, way.
But it's because it doesn't necessarily have to be money. It doesn't necessarily have to be time. It could just be talking to them,
That's
giving
true.
a piece of advice, anything like that. So,
There you go.
He's more tapped in with his emotions. Wait.
nah. nah, I'm just saying.
What's
like,
your love language, sir?
It's just like you, like
I think that's true.
like you don't have to have one certain love language way. It could be multiple ones where you're like someday you feel like like getting something or giving something. Other days you might feel like helping other people, or some days you might need help. So
I feel my problem is just I'm not a romantic guy, way. Period. And that's
¿Cómo
point blank.
conquistaste a tu señora, güey? Like, serious question.
I honestly think that I just got lucky, bro. She probably liked me, and then like that's how it went, bro. She ended up falling in love with me, but not necessarily that I was romantic because I wasn't romantic back then either. So
How long you been with
I'm
your lady?
working. I'm working on it now. We're gonna be married for 10 years in October, way.
Y what are you gonna do? Güey, it's 10 years.
I know, dude. She just talked about that too, bro.
No le vayas a cagar, güey.
Let me get through this Valentine's Day. Let me get through this
What
Valentine's
did you get her?
Hey, wait.
So I ended up getting her a perfume.
Perfume?
Hey, wait. If you're late, like if you're not even thinking about it now, you're late already, güey.
About what? The thing?
The anniversary.
Yeah, she just brought it up. Like literally, apenas.
If she's bringing it up, it's too late already, güey.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Ya se está asustando, güey. Dice.
But it's funny because this fool said Coco Chanel, and that was second on the list. So we ended up going with Tiffany and Co.
That's a pricey
Perfume.
one. That's a good one.
But Coco Chanel was right there. I was smelling them, and I'm like,
It all depends what
Damn.
you think your girl's gonna like, right? And it's hard, way. It's also because you're gonna
it was
smell
hard.
her.
I don't know.
It was hard.
Because you're gonna smell her too, way. You don't want to fucking smell an old lady.
That's
Yeah.
facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, wait, so the perfume is
But
for the
she
guy?
might like it, way.
Yeah.
No.
feel
What
like
I'm
it
saying
is,
is, like,
no?
if she likes it, way,
Pero
you're
the
gonna
pu-
get her what she likes.
So the perfume is for the guy, way, to smell it?
No, it's for her,
So she can smell it herself?
right? It's for her to feel good, way. When you put on a cologne, way, are you
What
gonna
if she
put
likes
on?
an old lady smell?
Well, then that's what you get her.
But you just said
But
you
what
don't
if
want
you
to
don't
smell
like
an old lady.
Pero pues como quiera,
Well,
that's
that's
your
what she
girl,
likes.
way. That's what you.
Yeah.
That's who you love, way. You
She
don't hug
likes
her no
it.
matter
That's what she
what.
likes. So
she likes Chanel, but I was like, you know what? Let me try something different. And because she's gonna be able to go return and exchange it if she wants to, anyways.
That's
right?
fucked up though if she does it
Yeah. You can't do
because
that.
you thought about it and that was you.
Damn.
way.
Yeah.
And you
Is that
struggled
true?
with it.
Yeah,
would you
I
feel
did.
some type of way?
I
No,
would.
no.
I do.
I'll
Hell
break
yeah.
the bottle right then and there.
Damn. I felt, and my sister. Look, this is how big the issue was. This whole thing was on TikTok with my sister, and everybody was commenting. And I'm like, damn, brother. All right, so I ended up getting her a mini backpack, which she a while back. She's like, oh that. She saw it on a girl at the mall. She's like, "Oh, that's cool. That's what's in right now."
Yeah.
So I ordered one on Amazon and got there. And I told my sister, "I'm gonna fill it with goodies." She's like, "Motherfucker, you're not in high school, way. Like, no te pases, way."
You should have done that.
Yeah.
We still did that, but
That was cute. Am I wrong? Did
I
your
thought
girl
it was
like
cute.
Did your girl like it or no?
she didn't get it yet. This is
So
gonna
no
be
pasa,
fun.
güey.
It's gonna be a fun-
We're getting to it, way.
Yeah.
Hey, wait,
part
she's
of
gonna
it.
love that
Okay,
shit, bro.
yeah.
So
Vas a ver, güey, haces otro chiquillo a huevo, güey.
Hey, wait, she might like that more than the
More
than the
than the
perfume.
perfume.
That's hey, wait, you don't want to know why?
Why?
Because that's thoughtful.
Yeah.
Little details, way.
That's a
no
little
details.
detail.
Let's hope,
güey.
let's hope we win with that one,
Because
bro.
you remembered that bag when she mentioned it.
So it was a big deal. It was we ended up being at this Ulta store. That's the reason why I was a little late today because we were there picking and smelling all kinds of
Yeah.
perfumes and.
Unless she got pissed off because why? Like, so you remember because you looked at that girl and you thought she was hot, and then the bag I'm just telling you what women think. Wait, that's true.
That's how
their thought
she
goes.
saw
Like.
it. She saw it. She's the one that's like, oh, that's what's in right now. I'm like, all right, whatever. I mean, but we ended up buying it. But
Anyway, that's a nice. That's nice. Way.
But that's the reason why I was asking you guys to see where you guys were at with the romanticness. But it sounds like you get it regularly, right?
I tried to. Eh?
Yeah, I was just on the phone with Nene, compa, and he's like, I get her flowers at least once a month. And that is my cousin. And he's like,
shout out Nene.
yeah, shout out for that. I was like, yo, bro, like, where the fuck did you get this romanticness from? Because I got to work on it, bro. You? Where
What?
you at with it?
As far as Valentine?
In general, romantic. Well,
As
I
far as
don't wanna
Valentine's,
say
well,
what-
Valentine's. Day.
Valentine's? I paid the mortgage, the light bill. That doesn't count with?
Hey, but at what point do you guys feel like
I agree with you. eh.
Very
they get
romantic,
numb
way.
to it? They become numb to that.
Yeah.
Like your friend, like or your cousin, that every month. Like, do you feel like there's a point where she's like, oh, now he just gets it to get it?
¿Qué pasa
not
si no se lo da
because he
un mes?
Not because he wants to.
I think
get
the month thing, if it's within a month, I feel like you don't get numb to it because it's very random. I don't think it's like, oh, on the 31st,
On
you
the-
know?
okay,
You know what I mean? Like, so it's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
just spur of the moment. Like, she may be having a bad day.
it. Okay. And then she gets
yeah.
the flowers.
Or he's like, oh, sometimes I'll order something on Amazon y le llega el paquete or whatever. Or sometimes I'll get her some shoes. But I was literally on the phone when I'm telling him my situation because where I was at. And he's like, yeah, for you, like, you really got to show appreciation because they do a lot at the house. And I'm like, no, I get that.
No, después llega otro culo que le trae flores y después,
Yeah.
oh, because you didn't give him flowers, oh, she gets all like hyped up and stuff for flowers. Like fucking big ass flowers cost $20 in Costco. Y llegó otro güey nada más así.
Y bailó.
Bueno, esperemos en Dios que no, pero.
But yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Not trying to say that anyone's girl here is going to do that, but.
I see your point.
Pero si quiere estar contigo, va a
pues,
estar contigo, güey.
But regardless of that, güey.
pero si
but
llegan y
it's-
las bailan, compa, porque...
Pero then it's not meant to be.
No mames, güey. It's
Damn,
appreciation,
It's
güey.
not meant to be, güey.
Checo?
I don't
Como
know
dice-
about that.
como
Hey,
dice
wait, can I
Checo,
go to
if
the
you-
bathroom
if you-
while recording? Or
you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, could
If you want to be that guest,
Yeah, I mean, overall, way.
If you want to ruin the pod, I mean, go ahead, bro.
How many people have peed in the seat, way?
Pistolitas, pew, pew, pew.
I told you,
ahead,
30
bro.
seconds, way. Nah, way. I'll go around that way.
I mean, overall, way, everybody seeks
get some
attention.
brewskis.
Whether you're a girl
good,
or
you're
you're a guy, way, you're gonna, if somebody's giving you attention, way, you're gonna, you're gonna seek it, way. You're gonna take it, way.
You're gonna
Whether
appreciate
it doesn't mean anything, way, you're still gonna, somehow, you're gonna get it. And if you're getting it from a person, way, and you're not getting it from the person that you want it from, then,
Bro, but see, like, if you don't want that attention, well, you don't go for it, way.
Yeah, you don't go for it, but overall, it's not like that person's gonna stop giving it to you, way. And if you're not giving it to her, way, it's like, all right,
It's not meant to be.
What do you mean it's not meant to be?
Well, I feel like at that point you're saying that it's not meant to be, but you're failing at the
Yeah, like to showing her that you care.
Exactly.
With. What if she feels like, oh, you're giving the attention to somebody else, way. So why shouldn't she take it?
I understand that, but what if my way of showing her the attention is not buying her gifts, way?
It doesn't have to be gifts, way.
But if somebody else buys her a gift and then she's gonna go with them.
So this is the thing that what we talked about with my sister and my wife was you're focusing on your love language, whatever it is, right? You got to focus on the person that you're with love language. So if her love language is like little gestures or little gifts or whatever, like that's the way she likes to be loved. So that's what you got to work on. So that's what they're trying to help me with, which I'm failing at.
I mean, I can see that, but at the same time, I gotta work on myself, like the way I guess I want to feel, Yeah. And if I like, I'm not saying I don't buy my girl gifts or stuff like that, but if I feel like the way that I pay for bills or the way I take care of my family, it's good enough for me, it should be good enough for her.
So that was you're right where I'm at, compa, because the whole situation, this conversation started with my wife telling me like, all that you provide is financial. And I'm like, damn, like, well, yeah, that's true. Like she started, I'm like, well, yeah, like I feel like that's a lot, compa. Like exactly what my homie said. I don't know if you were joking when you said like,
I'm joking, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, I get her. I get her. Fuck.
No, but
I'm joking, bro.
But there's people.
Say, way. He's like, I'm joking porque los putazos van a llover a rato.
She watches the pod, bro. So she didn't.
So that's how it all started. And then we started talking about all this stuff, and I was like, well, everything that I'm gonna get you is gonna be financial. I mean, like I gotta buy it. You know what I mean? Like it's still. And then they're like, no, well, you could do thoughtful things or whatever. They already bring you the picnic, or you could do something like. Yeah, I'm like, all right, whatever.
The only thing with me is like, even just on the flip side for guys, right? Is that I feel like there's an expectation of guys like, hey, you have to get us something.
Yeah.
But when it comes to guys, like I feel there's a lacking sometimes.
I can't agree with that with mine. Like I'm not in that situation. So.
Well, I think one of the things like you're trying to say is like, all right, we still gotta provide financially, but then still go above and beyond. Also, like show them like the attention, give them like that, try to give them that emotional. Where it's like, oh, but we still gotta do that financial.
But they don't see it that you're going above and beyond.
Exactly. Yeah.
They don't see
That's
that.
what I'm
They're
getting at.
seeing as like this is part of the relationship. Like the other stuff is what you have to do because you're the man in the relationship.
Yeah.
This is like kind of like expected as a relationship part of it,
just expected, yeah.
Not above and beyond.
How you feel about that?
I mean, I just have trouble doing that because I'm not romantic, compa. I'm not against buying her a gift. Maybe I'm just lacking the being thoughtful, you know what I mean? But she doesn't lack it, so maybe I just got to work on it. And I was focusing on my love language, like for me, like making sure that, like the example that I gave him was like, oh, she was about to take my son to school. I made sure to go out there, clean up the truck when it was snowed, make sure it was turned on and warm. That's one less thing that she has to worry about.
Did she see that?
I mean, they saw it like that's not romantic, bro.
That is, in my opinion.
I thought so too.
In my opinion, that's something that from your end you're saying, hey, I don't want them to struggle.
Yeah.
To go through cold, sit in the cold truck or car, whatever it is, and then have to wait to warm it up and then still clean the snow outside, right? In my opinion, that's where I'm saying it's like it lacks, right? Where women have this expectation of men where it's like, not only do you have to provide, and it's expected for you to do that, right? And not only that, it's expected for you to bring flowers every day, be thoughtful, do all this shit, while they still also don't take into consideration that you fucking work, that you don't know what you went through at work, right? Because in my opinion, I mean, I'm not saying for me, right? But I'm just saying, in my opinion,
He backed off right away like that.
No, I'm just saying because I do have conversations with like my girl and everything, but often that I hear one of the biggest things when, at least in that I've talked to, I'm not saying anyone here because I haven't really talked to guys about that, but I've talked to other friends where it's like a big factor is they don't ask me how work was, and if they do ask me, it's like it feels like they're just listening so they can respond, like how their day went. So they're not really listening to me. They're just wanting to be like, okay, now I can share.
It's my turn. Yeah.
So one of the things, like he's saying, like you said, like you don't know if she noticed that, right? Like you don't know if she noticed it or not. And then it's like what he's saying. He's like, it would have been nice to be like if she would have been like, hey, thanks, I appreciate you.
But that's not what he's looking for.
No, he's not.
No, I'm
you're
not
not
looking
looking
for
for
because
it.
he's a family.
Yeah,
right?
but
So
you're not
that's his family right there.
To me, it was more like, okay, you guys are saying I don't do nothing or I don't. Valentine's is this big day. Well, but I am thoughtful in my own way. This is my way of saying like I love you. This is my way of showing you I don't want you to struggle.
Yeah.
This is one way of saying like this is one less thing you have to worry about because I was working. You know what I mean? So it's one less thing.
How
Right?
often does she have to worry about going pumping gas in her car?
She does that. She's a man.
How often?
My wife
does
is a trooper, bro.
But how often does she have to worry about changing the tail light in her car?
Oh no,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's like, oh no, it's expected because he's the man in the relationship. Really, if you were single, you're gonna have to take care of that shit yourself, or you ask your dad.
There's a lot of things, but I don't want to go tit for tat because I feel like
No.
the women do a lot.
I agree with you. Like for me, I agree with you 100%. Like you ask me, and I think my wife goes above and beyond in terms of like what she does for the kids, like cooks and does all this stuff.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say is you get what you give. So if you give all this stuff to her, you take out the snow, warm up the car, or whatever, and she has a hot meal for you. I mean, that's
like-
right there, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like showing each other that you guys love each other every day, way.
Pero
Like but you still need those small
do you wash the
gestures,
dishes?
way.
if she cooks, do you wash the dishes?
100%.
There we go. See,
100%.
that's like a tit for tat right there too, right? And I'm not trying to knock or anything. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
We were just I was just throwing it out there, like, and I wanted to see where you guys were at with the whole Valentine's, and did you guys already get ahead of the game and buy something, or was one of you guys gonna be like me, like, yeah, like if something happens, like we'll go out to dinner or something, maybe, you know, like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like,
I've done dinner, man. I think it's BS. Right?
I'm not a big fan of going on those days like
Yeah,
that.
because it's so packed. Right? I hate packed places. Like to me, it's my pet peeve. Way anywhere where I have to fucking wait in line for shit.
I think-
Like these guys fucking love going to Six Flags. Way don't invite me to Six Flags
I'm good on that.
because it's 3 hours of my life that I'm wasting for 30 seconds.
You go with the boys.
That's true.
Yeah, but well, fuck that. Way we could just be chilling here. Way playing poker.
Dude, we have never gone to Six Flags together. We
Yes, we have. Yes, we
I
have.
thought he was gonna say we have never
With the
played
boys?
poker.
Oh, not the boys, but
Yeah.
with the like our fat like.
we go away because
But I don't like going.
I'm your uncle way. But other than that, we don't go away.
I mean, nalga.
So
But I mean, that's my thought on it. It's like I feel like sometimes.
I'm proud of you guys though. You guys are ahead of the game with the Valentine's Day, and I'm pretty sure this guy is too.
Yeah, I already bought my gift.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I was just talking
What did
shit
you
earlier.
buy?
I bought her...
Calladito, güey, porque a lo mejor está...
No.
¿No está escuchando?
She already opened it.
She already-
She already opened it, way.
She's like, she got,
She
she's like, she got it herself. I told her, gave her my card.
pretty much,
He
bro.
didn't give her a card. She already has the
She
card.
already has the card?
Yeah.
Nah, she wanted some Beats headphones.
Okay.
The new shit.
So I got her that.
Nice.
And she wanted. And I mean, we'll probably go out, you know, whatnot.
Yeah.
This weekend. Go out to dinner
Before-
or something.
before-
Yeah, because I'm not gonna go on Tuesday.
Wait,
But I think
you-
a lot of people are gonna go out too.
Well, you have to do it on Tuesday, güey.
Nah. That's the.
Si no, no cuenta, güey.
¿Quién dice, güey?
Everybody.
Society.
güey. Society, güey.
Fuck society, güey. We're good with going out this weekend, bro. That's it.
Se va a enojar contigo después que escuche este episodio.
Nah, bro.
Va a decir,
He's
why
like, te había dicho pistolitas y de
why don't you take me out on Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Llévala
we're
a-
good.
A Giordano's, güey.
We're That's fancy, bro.
stuff. What is it? Stuffed pizza.
Unos taquitos de ahí de... I don't even know here. We're in like...
Pariente me, shout out Pariente me.
Yeah, because aquí, we were coming, everything was dark, güey. Yo no sé cómo la gente vive aquí, güey.
Where do you live, fool? Cicero?
I live in Cicero, güey. Aquí, I feel like if I walk across the street, I'm getting run over. For sure.
Yeah, yeah, güey. Gunshots keep it lit.
That's Chicago, man. Cicero safe, güey. No
cerquita,
pasa
güey.
nada, güey. No pasa nada. Güey. Tú puedes caminar como si tú quieras a las 2, 3 de la mañana.
No, you can't, güey. Not right
Maybe
now.
not where you
Not
live.
certain places, yeah.
Pero I'm safe. I feel safe every time.
Bro, you live a block away from me, güey.
Like 4 blocks away.
Shut up, bro.
Like 4 blocks.
It's not safe, compa?
Nah, not there.
Not you, where you live. Where I'm from.
A couple of weeks
Where
ago.
I'm from.
I'm
They
good.
shot some fools?
Yeah, one of my friends shot.
This motherfucker did it, güey. He
His
goes on his
friend.
porch, güey, y empieza a tirarles con BB guns, güey.
Bro.
Chato culero, güey.
Nah.
He sees
shoot
a
you?
he doesn't shoot me because he knows what's up. Hey, güey, pero he sees a couple walking, güey. Les empieza a tirar.
Who are
What you
you?
is? What you is?
Y yo digo, no mames, ya estás grande, 45 años y haciendo esas mamadas, güey.
Tira balazos primero y después pregunta.
Yeah,
What you
well.
is? You still breathing?
El morrillo le pegó en el dedo gordo, güey, y anda ahí.
No,
Qué
no, no.
bogus,
No
güey.
digas mamadas, güey, porque está cabrón, güey.
Nah, it's not too bad. It's all right. Nah.
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, I don't like going over there. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
I'm not a big fan. We talk about this all the time.
Yeah, I don't mind.
This guy's from there, so.
Because where did you grow up?
Marshall Boulevard by Polo 2000.
Oh, that's hood,
Yeah,
güey.
yeah, that's even.
Ahí sí está. Ahí sí está cabrón, güey.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. No,
Si no oías balazos, dices, what's going on, right?
Y sí, güey.
Hey,
it's
¿por qué
too-
está todo
too quiet,
calmado,
bro.
güey?
Too
¿Por qué está
quiet.
todo oscuro, güey?
Why isn't anybody out?
I can't see anything.
It's only 2 a.m. güey. Why isn't anybody out? Hey, where did you grow up, bro?
I grew up in Compton and here, bro. When I was 12, I came here. 13.
You grew up in Compton in California.
Yeah,
So back, what, in the 90s, güey?
yeah.
So when it was tough.
I came here like early 2000. 2000, güey. Cuando me vine para acá. See, güey, it was tough. I mean, but you're used to that.
Well,
And since I've seen it, like
and you're
I
scared
know,
to go to Cicero? Eh?
I know what could happen. This fool just told you, like,
Well, he's the only one causing the trouble,
not
way. He
scared.
knows you, way.
It's him or his friend, way.
I'm not scared to go to Cicero. I just know what happens in those areas, and I'm like, if I don't have business there, why am I gonna go there? You know,
That makes
like
sense.
I have no business there. I don't want to be there.
Unless you go for the Los Boys podcast if we ever get it back together.
Yeah, then that's a different story. If I get shot for that, I mean, it was worth it. You know.
Hey, no mames, güey, te hacemos un tribute.
It's worth
2 episodes, güey. 2 tributes.
Sí, al pinche good, güey.
Yeah.
Good, no está, güey. Está acá, güey.
Pinche,
I
güey.
imagine
Aquí,
what
güey,
kind of
aquí
tribute.
siempre va, güey.
Yeah.
Aquí siempre va.
I mean, I'm sure you guys would have to make me a tribute.
Oh, güey, todo un episode dedicado a ti, güey. You see those episodes we do the teletons where they go the whole 24 hours
You would do that?
recaudando dinero? Así nosotros, güey. YouTube Live, güey. Facebook Live, güey.
Todo.
Hey, for no
Hey,
way.
wait, pero 20 minutes because we got a party to go to. Eh?
No nos invitó. That was pretty bogus. I feel bad, güey.
Well, he didn't
Sí,
see this
güey.
shit.
Well, I hope that he realizes that we would have been a good time over there.
Well, you guys would have been. I think I would have had a good time too, bro.
¿Y tenían
But
grupo?
I'm here with you. Nah, I don't think so.
¿No?
Él sabe cantar, güey.
Yo sé cantar, güey.
I think we've seen a little bit of it. Like,
We haven't seen it, but we keep hearing your you want to do terceras and no sé qué tanto.
No.
that's fucked up.
There's one of like the first episodes, güey. I think it's like episode 6 or 7. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Man, una rola verga, güey.
How about the one cuando estaba rascando madera, güey? Que los ibas a acompañar.
Se
y-
pasaron de verga.
Hey, yo los acompaño. Tell me when to come in, tell me when.
They never
Acabaron
told
la
me when to
canción,
come
güey.
in.
Now come in.
That was bogus, right?
Hey,
That's
come
fucked
in. Cut us out.
up. That was bogus as hell. I was pretty upset about
Who was it?
Hey, güey, estaba listo, güey. A cada ratito le hacía.
They
Ya,
were,
ya.
they
¿o
were
qué
boys,
pedo?
güey.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they were boys because it never brought me back in, but I was a little bummed. It's like, how you gonna do that if I'm ready? Like, yo estuve todo el día, güey, afinando mi voz.
Y nada,
Like,
Afinando tu
I
voz.
try not to talk the whole day
Sí,
La
cantas,
garganta.
güey?
for the same reason.
What song is your favorite song to sing? On some real.
En la
Güey,
feria
que
de
me salga
Cepillín.
bien.
Yeah.
¿La qué, güey?
En la feria de Cepillín.
En la feria de Cepillín.
Te sale bien chingón ese, güey.
La de Topo Yoyo, güey.
That's messed up.
I don't know, güey. I don't know that one. What did I sing that day that we did it on the podcast? It was like,
Oh, you sing a song, like, a different song every time.
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's some. There,
When
it's
you
'cause-
sang at the party, güey,
That was decent,
Ezequiel
right?
Coronado, ¿no?
Oh, that was decent, yeah.
A ver, güey. Suéltese un verso nomás.
Nah, porque no, si no, no va a querer que me,
Quítate
no me
los
va a querer llevar a la
audífonos,
casa, güey. And there's no music playing right now, so I can't even do it, right?
We're almost gonna start wrapping this up.
Yeah,
already.
güey.
Yeah, but I do want to ask. So what's gonna happen with those boys, way?
Ooh, that's a deep question, dog. As he looks at his phone.
Este güey me cae mal, güey. Ahorita venimos porque I needed a ride.
Y venimos en su carro,
Y
güey.
veníamos... I mean, I don't want to speak for those guys, but I mean, it's a project that...
We're in talks, güey.
It's on hold. It's on hold.
Yeah, I'd love to get it back up and running.
Yeah.
Like, at least from my end, right? I'm not going to speak for them. For me, I'd love to get it back up and running, but man, life is hard, way. Like, in terms of time-wise, way. Like, I have, at least in my case, I have my 2 kids. They're little. I have work, and then I have other shit going on. Like, so, I have a business, and then I have, like, other shit going on, too. So, for me, it's hard, way.
So it sounds like you guys have a lot of fun doing it, but the commitment
It's the commitment part.
is not there because you guys have a lot of other shit going on in life. Which, I mean, it's just life, which I tell this guy sometimes too. And I'm sure he sees in my face expression like, yo, bro, life is crazy, you know? Like, I'm fucking busy, you know what I mean? And I'm sure he could tell, and I see what he tells me too, bro. But I don't know how the fuck we've lasted this long, compa, la neta. But you guys are 4 heads, bro, so
I just think
está más difícil, güey.
if we organize ourselves a little bit more, I think we'll have it locked down. Like I said, we've been in talks because we miss it, way, to be honest.
It's a fun time, bro.
Yeah, it's fun, way. It's fun because when we started, it was only us, and then like you guys reached out, and then like other people started reaching out, and then we started like collabing a little bit, and then we started bringing in guests, and then we saw that it started growing little by little. And it was fun. It was fun for us. It was fun for them. We tried to have like a good environment. I know when you guys went, we had a good time. So we really do miss that shit. So I don't know. I think we just gotta figure it out. Like set something where it's gonna benefit all of us, and we could be there at least some sort of way.
I mean, I would say that it's just like finding the right kind of like fucking frequency for everyone. Because we try to do it where it was like 1 week, every week, and then every 2 weeks.
No, it was 1 week, twice a week.
Yeah, twice a week, and then every 2 weeks. And then we tried having like, all right, let's record multiple episodes in one go. So we have them in the back burner and stuff. But I think you hit a roadblock there because then some episodes aren't relevant, right? Because you're talking about something that happened maybe, let's say, that day or a couple days ago or whatever. Y ya no, when you drop it, it's like, what the fuck? These guys are late. So, I mean, I don't know, Chige.
Well, for me, I think it's just, like, we're so used to, like, all 4 of us always being there. So then when one person was like, oh, I can't make it, we're like, all right, then let's reschedule. And it's like, no, like, if one person can't make it, or even 2 people, if at least 2 people can make it, man, let's try to have something, do something. So I think that would have to be one of the things now. We restarted again, like, all right, if Pistolitas can't make it, then we gotta make it work either way.
Pero este güey, si no va él, no quiere que graben,
güey. Those are the better episodes, güey. He won't listen to them, güey. He won't listen to them.
Yo sí me emputo.
No, but he...
Nah, yo sí me emputo. No. Yo como... Nah, a mí me da mucho coraje.
I'm the leader.
Especially cuando salen buenos, ¿verdad?
Pues como vergas.
I honestly, I think he had some that were good, and I'm like, damn, I wish I would have been there. But I still want him to record, though.
Hey, wait, but would they have been good if you would have been there?
That's a good question. Check, what do you think?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
I mean, there's always, like, he always adds something to it, There's times where it's just me, Hector, and Good. And there was times where, like, there was awkward silence. There was that quiet. And it was like, that's where he would come in and, like, help with that.
That's how it is.
What about the daddy?
And then there was other times where it was like, bro, you're talking too much. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, sometimes that could be a bit much, and I agree with that. And if you listen to some of our earlier episodes, it was heavy me way.
Well, that's all the episodes that we listen to. You haven't recorded anymore. They're all early episodes. Yeah, way.
Yeah, I tried like, but nah, some of the later ones, like the most recent ones, I try to cut back on me talking. I mean, you can kind of fucking tell, like, all right, I'm gonna let this guy, or try to bring him into the conversation.
We engaged a lot more with.
Yeah, it wasn't really just you cutting back way. It was just that we were engaging a lot more because, like, at the beginning, like, for example, me, Hector, and Good, we were just supposed to there, like, just support, like, throw a little jokes here and there, little comments.
But they weren't funny anyway.
And then if you've seen those episodes, it was mostly
fucking Pistolita.
It was mostly him and David, like going back and forth, and we would just sit back, like, listen to them and everything.
And David,
David what?
David was boring. Like. Nah. I'm just joking.
He brought something to the table.
He was good. He was good, pero he got too busy. Like.
Yeah.
He got too busy. Después no nos contestaba el teléfono. So we're like, all right, bro. If you can't make it, that's fine, right?
At least let us know though.
Nah, he told us. He told us, like, hey, I'm not gonna be out or whatever.
But that's what I'm talking about, bro. If you guys are not all willing to sacrifice something, then it's gonna be hard for you guys to knock it out. But it seems like you guys all love it and have fun with it, which is why I'm still here too, because I still love it and I still have fun with it too. But we both gotta sacrifice, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and he sacrifices a lot, and I'm sure he sees that I sacrifice a lot too, or try. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's the only way it's gonna fucking grind out. Y'all all gonna have to sacrifice something.
You know what? One of the things that what is it? The guac pot. Mm-hmm. The one thing that I did like about their setup is that they have seasons, and I thought that was cool. I thought that was interesting. I thought that's a good way kind of to approach stuff where, hey, we're gonna do it. Let's set up 3 months. These 3 months we're gonna work at it. We're gonna have episodes and stuff, and then just wrap up a season. So I don't know if that's something that's
maybe you guys could give it a shot like that.
Try to make it work where it's like, okay, if we're going to grind it out, let's say we're going to come every week for 3 months or 2 months or whatever it is, but compile a ton of episodes. Y ya si, obviously, funnel the episodes that work, funnel the episodes that don't work or they're not that great, and then set them up. Y ya queue them up. They're going to boom, 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 boom. They're going to come out. Because the biggest thing, in my opinion, that screwed us up was consistency. We weren't consistent. We weren't like, había semanas que sí, we would drop 2 episodes. Había 2-3 weeks que no sacamos nada. So that kills you. That kills your momentum, bro. Well, there was a period in time, and I mean, and Hector and Chinga can attest to this. We were fucking, like our listens and our followings were fucking booming, bro. Pero no tirabas nada.
But the problem with that is, bro, that Guacpat does have seasons way, but they have groups on, so their content isn't irrelevant when it releases.
Yeah.
For you guys and for us, our content is like a daily dose of like just chopping it up with us, or chopping it up with you guys, or if we have a guest and a topic, cool. But most of the time, like, we're just talking about relevant shit that's going on in life or whatever we may be going through,
I
but
guess
it's relevant.
I guess for us, for when we have guests, we could schedule that out and like make them where it's not like relevant to the time. So we could set them up in like different weeks or whatnot.
But then it was a little bit hard sometimes because like some of the groups, they would have events that be coming up, and then it's like, fuck, we got to release this before the event comes out because we're talking about the event, so that people are like, oh, well, let's go check them out and everything and all of that. So that was one of the hard parts as well.
Because at the end we started grabbing groups because that was not our thing to grab groups.
Yeah.
We started grabbing groups like salían solos, like, oh, can we come on, or this guy knew somebody, or stuff like that.
It all really started with what, Rascando Madera and Proeza, because
shout out to both of them.
We would have them, and we would talk about the music, but it was a lot of just like boy talk, like just hablando así, like we're just cotorreando and all of that. So a lot of the other groups, they liked it, and they were like, oh, we want to come on, and then they would just come on to the pod, and then we would talk about their music and everything, but then also have another episode where it was just like random shit that we would talk
like
about.
that after dark shit, or that's when that shit kicked in.
And I think that's the biggest thing from our end, bro. It's like we're more about like, we know that there's a standard kind of like interview kind of podcast. We don't really want to do that. Yeah, we want to know about you. We want like our fans to know about you and who you are, and like get to know more about the type of person, the type of group you are and stuff. But we wanted to make sure we were just like, fucking tell us your stories. Tell us your story. Where your name come? Where does your name come from? Who are you guys? Like, how did you guys meet and stuff like that? And I think one of the episodes with Rascando Madera is a really good example of that, because we were joking with them, asking them like, hey, who's the one that got the girls or whatever and stuff like that. Y también con Proeza, we asked them like, hey, what's the move, and like so from that end, from our end, even our regular guests, we're like, we just want to get to have a good conversation with them. Just be like, but también by the same token, be funny about it, right? Without actually trying to be funny. Because I think people will know, like, when someone's trying to be funny, and it's just when something's like, hey, these guys are fucking boys from a long time.
Comes out organic.
And it comes organic, right? Like when I bust on these guys, right? Like they know that I'm fucking around, I would hope, right? Or like when we mess around, like right here, because I'm like, I mean, we've met a couple of times, but we feel, at least in my case, I feel comfortable enough with you guys to like mess around and like joke around and stuff, and be like, hey, I know at the beginning I'm like, hey, I'm just joking around because I don't know how your audience is, right? But for me, it's like we're just messing around. Like our shit is just like, this is what. Let's say if we're all hanging out playing poker, and we invite just one of your audience members and come play poker with us. We want them to feel comfortable enough to be playing poker with us, and that we're gonna be messing around and like just fucking with each other, right? And that's what we want. That's the type of vibe that we want to bring out with our content. And we got to the point, at least in my case, where I'm like, I don't know if we're getting to that point, right? I don't know if that's the goal that we're getting with each episode. I think it became more of like, hey, it's a commitment that we have to get it done. But we were reaching that end goal.
But I think that was more towards was more in the beginning, because like you mentioned, he doesn't like it to be just like whatever. He likes to have a set plan.
I like structure.
He liked that structure. So we would, a lot of the times at the beginning, we would try to follow that structure. And then it was like at one point it was like, no, let's just go with it. Whatever it gets thrown at us, then we go with it, just like you guys, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of it's just like talking random, you know? So we started off with sports and we went into something fucking random. So
Well, we wish you guys luck, bro, and we do hope that you guys do come back, bro, and come back strong and shit, you know?
Nah, thanks, man. Thanks.
And we'll have you guys back on también. Even if you guys don't serve, you guys are always welcome back on
We
the
appreciate
Compas.
it.
Thanks,
man.
man.
We might change the image and be like filtered compas or something like that. Right?
Oh, yeah. That sounds good, bro.
Nah, I'm just messing with you guys.
Se pasó.
Nah, I mean, we're really happy to be here. Honestly, it was long overdue, for sure.
For sure, bro.
We were really excited. I know that I was texting these guys too. I'm like, hey, you guys sure that we're going to be able to, because I was like, I had her told my girl, I'm like, hey, I'm going to go this day. And she's like, okay, cool, whatever. And I was saying these guys, hey, we're going to meet at this time. So we met at this guy's house. I'm like, hey, I'm going to scoop you up at this time or whatever. So we were really excited. We were looking forward to it like the whole week. And we're like, hey, we're going to.
We had to do it, güey. I think it was like falta de respeto, güey, que ya long time.
¿Tú te pasaste de verga, güey?
No, sigas mamadas. We had to do it, bro. We had to fucking do it.
Well, hopefully you guys had a good time doing
No, we
it.
did.
100% way. But you guys should really get an airport here. Fucking.
Yo, this guy practiced that one. That joke was practiced, güey.
Estaba esperando, güey.
That delivery was really
hey,
good.
lo venía practicando all the way over here.
Neta, güey.
In my little notes.
What should I say? What should I say?
Well, how do we finish it? Nah, you guys should really get an airport.
That was good, dude. That was good.
You look at the camera cut off and shit too, so they ain't
Did it
gonna see
really?
you, but they'll hear you.
Oh, they cut off
It
for real?
already cut off. So I'm gonna wrap this up already, bro. So thank you guys again, bro, for coming on, bro.
No, thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
And real quick, I do have some shout outs and some announcements. Compa Noy, it was your birthday, bro. So
When?
Oh, sure.
it just happened last week.
Saturday.
Unos pinches shots ahorita o qué?
We'll take one right now.
He's like, ¿se puede?
What's his tequila, güey? I mean, I'm part of this, güey. Not that.
Not that.
So happy birthday, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
I
Thanks,
was
man.
there. So shout out to what was the group? Escuadrilla?
No. Nueva Cuadrilla.
Nueva
La Nueva Cuadrilla, yeah. Shout out to them, man. They
bro.
threw down.
They threw down. They fucking threw down. Shout out to your entire family, bro. The Marquezes, Oscar, Iris, Mela. Your other sister didn't go, right?
Nah, she's in Iowa. Shout out her, too.
Shout
For
out.
missing out.
For missing out. Shout out Nene. Shout out Esto.
Primadora, Danny.
All the homies, bro, que atendieron.
Everybody that popped in.
Compa Chuy.
Yeah, for sure.
That it came through and
Yeah.
shit. So shout out to them. Oh, damn, who the fuck am I missing? Are we missing anybody?
What, for my birthday?
Yeah.
Su señora, güey?
Yeah, my wife.
Your wife, bro. Huge shout out to your wife,
Huge
bro.
shout out, bro.
Putting everything
Family,
together.
My parents. Man, a lot of people showed up, bro. A lot of people showed up, man.
So
Mad
shout out
love,
to
Compadre Esteban. Fuck.
So wait, how would you turn 40?
My boy, Carlos, 36.
36? Oh.
Yeah.
close.
I was just messing with you.
I still work out. Dog. I'm gonna twist it. Nah. Yeah, man.
Happy
36,
birthday,
man.
bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, man.
And also it's the happy birthday to my uncle, bro, Fernie.
Oh, happy
It was
birthday.
his birthday, so.
Yeah. ¿Cuándo?
It was well, Monday this week, so Monday last week.
Oh, for sure.
Otro
Happy birthday.
shot.
When it comes out. Yeah, another shot. We'll do too.
That's what I get for talking
Lo bueno que traemos chofer, güey.
All right, but this is it. This is Compas Unfiltered. Thank you guys for listening, for watching. Next time, para la otra.
Está.
Deuces.
Peace. Thank you a los boys.